Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 4 of our Stardew Valley playthrough. So far it's going pretty good. We did have a few near-death experiences in the mine though, which underscores the need for me to get better food, be far more careful. We need heals going in there, right? So I don't think I'm gonna be selling those purple mushrooms anymore. We need to keep those. If we get like silver star ones, right? Those are good heals. We gotta hang on to them. They're a lot of money if you sell them, but we need heals. A lot of them. So, I'm gonna get chat opened up and then we'll hop in and get started. We're coming up on our first fall, in fact. Yeah, it's day 25 of summer, year 1. We're getting there. Hello, Judy. We're doing okay. We're having a decent day. All right. Let's hop in. All right, here we are. We have $37,000 today. The bookseller is in town. The spirits are neutral today. A storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning. Okay. Let's get everything watered. Alright, we got a chowder recipe from Willie. And George wants a hot pepper to rub on his knee. That's funny. Alright. And by the way, apparently you can feed the horse carrots. If you feed your horse a single carrot, he gets a 40% movement speed boost for the entire day. So it kind of sucks that we can't grow any more carrots, right? That would have really come in handy if we knew about it beforehand. All right. Okay. We're very low on ore, but we have a lot of processed ingots. The first thing I want to do is I want to go down to our mushroom cave and I want to see if I can get any more food there. So this is 7 days to die if you fully invest in living off the land. Pretty much, buddy. Pretty much. The grass is growing pretty well. Let's grab this iron. Beautiful. Okay. I've got new ideas to sleep on. We just got a mining level up. Oh, there you are, Cheeto. Hello, buddy. All right, let's skedaddle. How am I gonna spend the day today? I still haven't caught any sturgeons. I have 2 Dorados already. Only 1 remaining tuna. I need 2 stackable oysters. The fish in the mine we can catch pretty much any time. So maybe today I'll try to catch a couple of sturgeons and a tuna. Getting a tuna is a matter of course, it's usually pretty easy. Alright, let's see here. Fish list. Tuna is 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the ocean. Anytime. And... sturgeon. Mountain Lake, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Although it's a very uncommon fish, very hard to find. We have a higher likelihood of replacing our tuna. I could upgrade my watering can to gold. Theoretically, we totally could. In fact, I probably should. We'll do that. Yep, it's time. Yeah, Fingal, we got destroyed, buddy. Stepped on a landmine. I am really good at losing, though. I am a zen son of a bitch. Doesn't even bother me anymore. I can get super invested in a playthrough and then lose it and just shrug it off. Alright, let's try to catch a tuna. Bullshit, asshole. Nobody likes the tuna here. Yeah. We're hoping for a gold star tuna. That would stack with the other one currently in storage. I don't see any bubble zones around here that we could take advantage of. It's crazy, but I'm totally okay with playing Stardew Valley, because, like, it's not going to take long for this chat room to just fill up. This game excels so much in the algorithm. It's far more popular than 7 Days to Die, particularly because it's so accessible. People of all ages play this. All walks of life, right? Currently, the highest record for concurrent live viewers on my channel is from Stardew Valley. First time we played this game, fucking 160 viewers. Oh, Artful is your brother? Okay, okay. Brian's playing a new survival game, eh? Well, maybe I'll check it out later. We'll see. A new book has been returned to the library. We have to go visit Clint so I can upgrade my watering can today. I'm hoping to get a tuna before we leave. But it doesn't look like we are. Dread Zone, huh? Interesting. So what is it, like probably a horror survival craft? Do you have like food and water meters? Do you craft stuff? All right, I can't seem to get a tuna. Let's go turn in our watering can, then we'll come back. All right, gold watering can, thank you. Welcome, Menace. Good to see you, buddy. Dennis the Menace over here. What is this fish? Whatever it is, it's pretty fast. A puffer fish. God damn. Vein? Yeah, Vein has a lot of mechanics to it that I think I would like. But yeah, I typically stay away from like demos. Even Project Zomboid has like a shitload of mechanics, but I just can't get into it because there's nothing to do, right? You find a few books, get a generator, base up, get some food, and then all of a sudden you just die of boredom and like the game just ends, you know? I feel like Vein would be very similar. It would be fun while you were looking for certain things, but then once you had them, the whole game would just fizzle out. The Infected and Mist Survival both have that problem too. Oh, we got a bubble spot over there. Let's start getting that. Now we have a much better chance of getting that replacement tuna. I feel like that's probably the biggest problem with every survival game, is that they're not built for the end game, you know? Most survival games, they just fizzle out around the mid game. And that's part of the reason why the Fun Pimps want to extend their early game so much. Tuna! Beautiful. Okay, we're done. Let's go. Since we got this book, I'm kind of curious to see if I could, like, trade it in to the bookseller. The thing is, we already have level 10 in fishing, so reading it for fishing experience wouldn't do much for me, right? The bookseller happens to be in town today, so we'll take a look and see. Trade in books. I can get 3 sea jelly for it. That ain't much. Or I can sell it for 800 bucks. I think I'm gonna sell it, like, hell yeah. Interesting. Movement speed buffs. You can buy movement speed buffs, even for, like, on your horse. Alright. No, I did, Lee. I totally did. I didn't do everything in Harder Loper Endless Night. But I got really fucking far. I literally got bored of it. But we beat Harder Loper with the day-night cycle. And I do happen to think that if we had kept on going, I probably would have ended up beating Harder Loper on Endless Night too. We even still have that playthrough, like, we haven't lost it. It's still there. I still have my text document with all of our loot stashes. But I mean, we did the Long Dark to death for such a long time. It's only natural that I got bored of it. Oh yeah. Hang on. I need to bring, you know, we can bring George a hot pepper later. Let's just go fishing here for a little bit. Can I catch chubs here? I think so. If I catch 4, I can get a reward tomorrow. Horde every night in Alpha 21. Our Horde every night series was a great success. That's definitely a carp. Fucking carpal tunnel fish right here. God damn, Blink. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Why Demetrius? Right? Fucking 13% of the scientists wanting 50% of the watermelons. What's up with that? Oh, man. Oh, how do you get your bobber to curve? You can aim where you cast your line, Menace. If you're playing on PC, you can use WASD to move your bobber as you cast it like this. Or if you're playing on console, you can use like the joystick to do the same thing. You just have to, you can turn it while you cast your line. Hey, I see bubbles up there. All right, well, that could become a very lucrative opportunity if we're lucky. All right. That's all we get. That was kind of the series where I learned everything, Ailey. Before that series, I never made, like, I was trying to learn how to do a pitfall base, and up until that point, I had never used electric fence posts before. I had to learn how to use them in that series. Yeah, that's, that was one hell of a series. Yo, fucking sea bass. Oh yeah, right. He's the only person who hates my salmon berry jelly. Okay. If anything is gonna get me killed in Stardew, it's gonna be my mouse making me aim where I don't want to aim at the wrong time. When you're fighting, you have to keep the mouse away from your character so that you aim with WASD. If you don't, God, if I swung in the wrong direction at the wrong time, that could kill me. Like, straight up, it could. All right. Well, we made a decent amount of cash today, I'm sure. Let's continue making more salmon berry jelly. So, if I'm correct, I have to hold shift, right click, and then just walk along. Yeah, that works. It's not the fastest thing ever, but it does work. Okay. Let's go to bed. It's time. Let me guess. Indian telemarketer? What the hell? That was weird. I guess I missed the call. Souls games with permadeath? I wouldn't do. Yeah, dying is like, it's a normal part of those games, right? I got the platinum trophy for Dark Souls, but I would never try it permadeath. I know there's people out there who do it, but I'm not Asian, and I have nothing to prove. Well, I got plenty to prove, but that ain't it. What do we got? A free day, no birthdays, no nothing. There's another storm coming tomorrow. We're going to the mine. Yeah, today is totally a mining day. 100% it is. We have 15 lightning rods to collect whatever, you know, whatever lightning tries to destroy our farm. Let's go check on the mushroom cave. And from now on, any purple mushrooms that I loot while mining, we're gonna keep. We need them for healing. I shouldn't have been selling my silver star purple mushrooms. Lesson learned. All right, let's skedaddle. Maybe I'll at least go harvest the hardwood first. We've been building up our hardwood reserves day after day. Better to work on it now than when we actually need it, right? Another rare seed? I'll buy that. Sounds like something an Asian would say. Oh, just one mistake, Hansa, yeah. If I make one mistake in the mine, then that's our whole playthrough gone. I've almost died already in the mine. It's already almost happened. I'm still hoping that eventually I'll find like a setting. A setting where I can turn off the mouse pointer. I don't even want to use it. But it doesn't look like it. Use hardware cursor. What the hell is that? I don't know. That's kind of what I enjoy most about Stardew Valley Permadeath, is that you grow so very attached to your playthrough. Your farm is something that you build from the ground up. What the hell is this? There's something to that. I don't know what it is, but we'll have to revisit it later. But yeah, Permadeath Stardew, your farm is your baby, man. You fucking build that shit from the ground up. And then to lose it because you died, that's going to be devastating. But I'll enjoy it. I always do enjoy losing everything. We're Promethean. Alright, we gotta get to the mine. Spent enough of the day already. I'm gonna store the mushrooms in here. Alright, let's go. Oh, the infected? Well, Hansa, in this game, it's easy to get overwhelmed by multiple enemies. That's how it's gonna happen if it happens. It probably won't be one standalone enemy, but several attacking me at once. These guys, for example, I made that look like they were not threatening, but they deal extraordinarily high ranged damage. And you never know whether they're gonna attack or cast a heal. We got a ladder. All right, let's go. God, that guy did 14 damage in one hit. See, we got hit twice, and we've already lost like 1/5 of our health. It happens fast, dude. Okay, that purple mushroom is very good healing, 78 health each. We were lucky enough to get 2 at once, thanks to our gathering skill. So we at least have some healing. Let's put it right there. Okay. Nice. I just got a bunch of bombs. I need to heal. Yeah, my health is not looking good. Let's eat this. Okay, health restored, energy restored. Holy shit. Okay. I think there's coal down there. I should try to grab it. All right, let's go. Take the ladder down. We're almost at floor 110. A lot of mushrooms on this floor. We're getting attacked by a swarm of bats. Holy shit. All right, eat. Get our health back. Yeah, if I didn't have good heals, man, if I wasn't finding these purple mushrooms, we'd probably be fucked already. just got a new sword, a steel falchion. And we've gotten several bombs as rewards in the mine. I got another monster compendium book. I think we're just gonna read that for the combat EXP. Okay. Yeah, I can't pass up all these mushrooms. That is perfectly good money. Okay. But we made it to floor 110. What is this? Steel falchion. Okay. Shadow dagger. So we have 2 steel falchions. Look at that. 4 speed, 28 to 46 damage. That is a substantial increase in our power. That's a great fucking weapon. Yeah, that's amazing. Got a diamond from that. All right, let's seek out another ladder. It's 7:10 p.m. I have to be out of here by like 11. There's a ladder. And another. Oh. Okay. Shit. Okay. We might make it to floor 115 tonight. Hell, it's even likely. Plenty of gold. Oh, I just got a fucking iridium bar. That's awesome. Squid ink. Yeah, you can wear armor. I have armor pieces. There's an immunity stat, a defense stat. Yeah, there, you can find armors. All right, there we go. We made it to floor 115 of the mine today. Very nice. And it's just about time to get out of here. Let's go. Well, hang on, fuck. If the game keeps throwing ladders at me, you know? Okay. Oh my god, another one? I was not expecting that. Let's put a bomb down. All right, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I can't really stick around anymore. Let's just... Yeah, let's go. It's getting too dangerous. I thought there was a chance that I could, like, reach floor 120, but we gotta play it safe. Let's go home. I wonder if the shop is still open. Hang on. Because I could sell a few things here. Yeah. Alright, there we go. What is that? Is that just grass? Yeah, it's grass. Okay, let's go. We could sell 2 of those, each of them, and 75 gold. We have our first iridium bar. Sell those. Those. We're gonna have a shitload of batteries here tomorrow morning. The lightning rods caught a lot of shit. Alright, let's go to sleep. Level 6 combat. Level 9 in foraging. Nice. We need to get level 10. Get our mastery perk. Alright, Zuzi just messaged me and told me that she arrived safely. I'm just gonna message her back real quick. It's always nice when your wife and your mother don't die in a fiery car accident, right, boys? Hell yeah, let's be grateful. Alright, the spirits feel neutral today. 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. So I need to go to the beach after 10 p.m., basically. Anyway, my watering can should be ready now. A gold watering can. Pretty useful. Oh, we gotta collect those batteries. Big time. Otherwise, these can't intercept more lightning strikes. Okay. So today we're gonna deliver that hot pepper to what's-his-face, George. Maybe we don't even need to. Let's go get the hardwood and then go straight to the mine. I want to try to reach the bottom of the mine today. Yeah, hardwood first though. We need to build up our reserves of the hardwood. We'll start by getting this hardwood right over here. And then we go to the old woods. Hell yeah, Rochi. It's crazy, but like... God. Every time Zuzi leaves, there's always this little voice in the back of my head that's like, holy fuck, what if something happens to her? It's haunting. I don't know how the fuck older generations dealt with, like, a man literally going off to fucking war. In trench warfare, like... I mean, these days, if you go to Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever, you know, the warfare is a lot safer. You know, a bunch of people wearing turbans shooting AK-47s at a concrete wall isn't too scary. Like, typically, I remember Brian Menard talking about it, and he said that it was normal to just, you know, they would shoot, there would be incoming fire, but you'd be safe. Like, it wasn't overly dangerous. Like, you weren't really at risk of dying. The people who died were the people who were driving trucks down the road, triggering IEDs, right? Those were the bad ones, when you triggered a trap. But modern warfare is so much safer than it used to be. And I can't imagine being a married couple in the like in 1916, or even in 1940, when you had to go into a trench warfare setting. Your sister... I'm really sorry to hear that, old fart. My brother did too. My older brother Ronnie did too. Rest in peace to both of them. Alright, we have 14 more hardwood. We gotta get to that mine. Alright, let's go. Off we go. I'll collect this. Honestly, I really want to level up my foraging level to 10. It's gonna take a while, but as long as we just go out of our way to collect whatever forage is on the ground, we'll get it. Same with whenever we harvest stumps for hardwood, or just cut down trees, you know, foraging experience is easy to come by. Chipped amphora. A relic for Gunther. Aw, your name is Ron too, eh? God damn. Yeah, when my brother died, he was 30. I'm older now than he was when he died, which blows my fucking mind, because I still feel like... I feel so young. All right, let's pop down. I see an aquamarine and some gold nearby. All right, there's a ladder. There's another one. We're making great progress already. Oh my god. Great progress already. Okay, we took out the spellcaster. That's important. For my shelf life potential, you know? Okay. All right, let's go down. We got a ladder already. Jesus, floor 120. It took no time at all. I wonder what the bottom floor is. I think it's 125, but I'm not certain. Oh, we're at the bottom. Okay, we got the key to the skull caverns. Very interesting. Anyway, we're good. We reached the bottom of the mine. So, let's just go back down. I'm gonna get more of the higher level, or lower level minerals. Our weapon is so strong now that killing these is trivial, right? Yeah, we'll just try to get more copper today. Copper, iron, etc. Because the thing is, we're at the game stage now where I'm gonna want to try to get a shitload of sprinklers and automate my farm. Oh, 2 of those? Nice. Those diggies have a very high drop rate of dropping bombs for you to use. Cherry bombs and shit. Special type of forage right there. Crystal fruit. We'll get rid of the quartz. What is that? Bandana shirt. Interesting. Hey, we got a ring to drop. What's that ring? The magnet ring increases your radius for collecting items. Huh. Well, let's get rid of the sap. Give ourselves a little more inventory to work with. We need to kill these because they have a good chance of dropping coal. And for every bar that we smelt down, we need a coal. Beautiful. Get rid of the fiber. Although, honestly, usually what I do in every single playthrough is I don't even bother crafting quality sprinklers. I don't even craft iridium sprinklers. You can buy iridium sprinklers from Krobus every Friday. So I usually just fucking wait till I see Krobus and then I can start buying them, right? They cost 10,000 bucks, and later on in the game, 10,000 bucks is like a drop in the bucket of your income. Yeah. So I probably still won't even be crafting high quality sprinklers. I have a gold watering can, right? And that alone pretty much trivializes the entirety of it. All right, let's go to a different floor and try to get more copper. Here we go. And I'm gonna collect all the bug meat that I can because it can be converted into fishing bait. You never feel old? Yeah, I'd imagine. I'd imagine that even when I'm 50, I'll still be like, come on, I got more. I appreciate that, Fabian. Thank you, buddy. I don't think I'm gonna keep going after day 100, though. I don't think so. I'm lazy, man. I'm really lazy. I don't like moving around. I don't like responsibility. You guys may have noticed that about me. So I think once the 100 days is over, I'm gonna go right back to my old ways. But I will be doing another 100 days eventually. I feel like it's been a great success. Not in terms of viewership or anything like that, but in terms of personal benefit, right? And I would love to do it again one day. It's almost time to get out of here. We have 33 copper, 32 gold, and 38 iron. It's a good haul for the day. It's probably gonna be a monster room all day today. Let's go down to floor 30. Okay, what about floor 15? Okay, we're gonna grab this copper and then we're gonna head out. Let's do one more floor. Just take a peek. Nothing. All right. I feel you, Farf. I feel you. When I was in high school, man, like in my early 20s, I drank and smoked so fucking much. I'm really glad that I decided to course correct sort of around my late 20s, early 30s. It completely changed things for me. If it wasn't for Zuzi, though, I don't think I ever would have discovered intermittent fasting, cold showers, keto, carnivore. Like, she introduced me to all of those concepts, which ended up helping me out. Without that, fuck. I don't know, man. All right, we got a crab. I'll hang on to that. I have to store the cave carrot and the crystal fruit. Okay. We're good. A successful day in the mines. All right, bedtime. $4.10? Oh my god. Holy shit, that's funny, dude. God damn. Is that like clinical dwarfism? Like, does that qualify as like midget status, Menace? All right, day 28 of summer. We have to go get our watering can. The dance of the moonlight jellies is tonight. Queen of sauce. I learned how to make bread. The spirits are very displeased today. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Okay. Alright, we'll go there at 10 tonight. So we have 36 iron bars, 35 copper bars, and 39 gold bars. Great rate of collection so far. Let's go get our watering can. And then maybe we'll just go fishing at the mountain for the rest of the day. We'll do some of the more tedious stuff that we never find time to do. Yeah, we can donate to the museum, sell the weapons that we don't want, crack open our geodes, you know, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Get it all done. I don't want this clothing. I really don't want the clothing. So we're just gonna get rid of it. I can't even sell the hats and stuff anymore, so. There. Oh yeah, let's get on the horse. It looks like I won't be able to go to the beach all day today. That's okay, Orochi. I'm a minimalist at heart, buddy. I don't need to switch outfits. Other than armor. Armor and rings for sure. Oh yeah, he's not open yet. I think the museum opens at 8 though. Dinosaur egg. Whatever the fuck that was. Boom. Okay. Rare crow. Gandalf rare crow. We have $40,000, which really isn't bad. Yo, how come he's allowed in the beach and I'm not? That is so unfair. All right. Growth hormone, eh? God damn. Well, Menace, I highly recommend that you start taking... Well, I mean, it might be too late now, based on your age, but clinical trials have now proven that people get a surge in BDNF. I'm assuming BDNF is what you're talking about. Well, no, that's the brain one. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor. That's growth hormone, isn't it? But it might just, I don't know. I don't really, all I know is that you get a surge in growth hormone, BDNF, when you take cold showers. Let me look it up real quick. I want to know if there's two different growth hormones. Oh, HGH. Okay. So HGH and brain-derived neurotrophic factor are different. Well, apparently taking a cold shower stimulates mitochondria growth and the production of HGH at the cellular level, so... A 0.5 milliliter Coke bottle. Holy shit. That's funny, dude. Let's go check on the mushroom cave. And then we're gonna go around getting all the hardwood that we can find. And then we'll go collect our watering can from Clint. And it's time to start cutting down some more of those trees. And I'm happy to say a shitload of the grass has grown over here. We replaced all the grass that we falsely, mistakenly harvested before. A lot of it. I still need to buy the grass starter seed though. Like the recipe. 5 rare seeds? Okay, sure. We just spent 5,000 bucks on 5 rare seeds. A squid, eh? So you're just above the line of clinical dwarfism. You're like right there. God damn. I mean, really, that's a, you know, it's a good thing. You're like king of the dwarves. You know what I mean? You may not be the fucking king of Numenor, but you could totally be the king of the dwarves. You're like the tallest one. Dwarf Scroll 1. Well, when I was a kid, my thing was they said I was deeply, deeply retarded. At 2 years old, they tried to diagnose me with ADHD, and my mom, being a registered nurse, she loves drugs, right? So when they told her to put me on Ritalin, she was like, fuck yeah, let's put this kid on meth. Yeah, so they, you know, my version of your dwarfism was retardation, and they drugged me with Ritalin for it. All right, Clint. Gold watering can. I can now water 9 tiles at a time. Let's process our geodes. Yeah, I don't even think ADD/ADHD is a real thing. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. I just think that the drug companies want to make money off of normal human behavior by classifying it as an abnormal behavior. I don't think ADHD is real. I just think they make a lot of money selling Adderall and Ritalin to kids. And now adults, because TikTok has made it fashionable to be retarded in some way. 8 radish seeds. 10 mixed seeds. 8 wheat. Interesting. We're gonna have to do 2 trips. All right. Oh, 10 hardwood. That's nice. Good grab. Okay. Interesting shit that we're getting dwarf gadget. Well, even that word, Orochi, neurodivergent, I think that that's just the modern way of trying to legitimize falsehood. It's like genderqueer, right? Genderqueer is not a real thing. In the same way that having ADHD isn't a real thing. It's just fashionable. It's a way for people to identify with something when they feel they have no identity. Back in the day, it used to be football teams or the religion of your choice. Now it's your fucking gender identity and shit like that, or whatever mental illness you have that you feel distinguishes you from the rest of the pack. All right, we're gonna go back home and deposit, and then I can come back here and finish that stuff. A lot of it, unfortunately, is caused by Munchausen syndrome by proxy. A lot of mothers have popularized the notion of their kids, like, having problems. I always like to say a snake oil salesman's favorite customer is a woman who's home alone, right? Because men don't typically fall for that shit. Like, men want their kids to be normal, and they're not immediately gonna buy into the narrative that their kid is somehow retarded just because a doctor told them so, right? Escargot, eh? God damn, +2 fishing? We'll hang on to that, for sure. Cranberry sauce, +2 in mining. We're gonna sell all of those, keep this, deposit the ore, while also starting a new work order. When you take a very close look at it, it's usually single mothers who have the most kids with ADHD or transgenderism, stuff like that, right? Because single mothers, they're looking for... Yeah, it's... it's scary, the statistics for how common Munchausen syndrome by proxy is when you're looking at single mothers. Very scary. And what's crazy is that it fulfills the prophecy. If you take a small child and you drug them with Ritalin, then you're going to end up creating problems in the child through the Ritalin, which is going to justify the initial diagnosis in the first place. So it's like, you know, that's kind of that's how Munchausen syndrome by proxy works. They fabricate a problem and then they treat it with medication, and then it creates the problems which then become the justification basis for the treatment itself. Very fascinating psychological phenomenon in modern society. Eminem did warn us, yeah. Two iridium ore. And honestly, whatever mental problems are real, I 100% know for an irrefutable scientific fact through my own experiences that it basically boils down to lifestyle. All of it. People with depression, their lifestyle is to blame. People with anxiety, their lifestyle is to blame. People who may have ADHD-like symptoms, their lifestyle is to blame. It all boils down to the nature of your social relations, the nature of your diet, right? How often you fast, what you choose to eat when you eat, right? Like that's it. It even boils down to like spending too much time indoors, having a vitamin D deficiency, not getting enough omega-3s. People are, you know, whatever mental problems are real are not caused by genetics. They are caused by lifestyle. I've I've simply experienced this too much in my own life. Like, the more right things I started doing, the less anxiety and depression existed in my mind. I believe that depression is real to those who have it, but it's not genetic, and it is preventable, and it is curable through the right lifestyle choices. All right. A narcissist and bipolar? Oh, if she was a narcissist, she would have totally wanted to give you labels. 100%. Because remember, one of the cornerstones of narcissistic personality disorder is self-aggrandizement. So if she called you retarded, then she could be like, I'm such a good person because I take care of my retarded kid. Right? Like that's how narcissism works, is that they look for reasons to celebrate themselves and to elevate themselves. We came here for a reason. Right, we have to sell our spare equipment. Hard agree. I totally agree, Orochi. Self-medicating is just as bad as the problem itself. Like, it always makes me laugh whenever somebody's like, oh, I have depression. And it's like, okay, what are you doing to fix it? I'm smoking weed. Well, no fucking wonder your brain is broken. Stop sabotaging it, right? Self-medication, it's funny. A lot of people who think they have depression and anxiety actually just have, they're inducing chemical imbalances in their own brains through their patterns of elected substance abuse. You see it in people who drink, you see it in people who smoke weed. That's the thing, man. I'm vehemently anti-weed. I don't look at it as alcohol bad, weed good. I look at it as both rob you of your potential and both destabilize you as an individual, both affect your motivation, both affect your relationships, you know? Both deny you of your true potential as an individual. That may be a hot take, but that's what I feel. Like, particularly because I smoked weed for so many years of my life. It just kept me locked in problems. Like, I don't believe that there's some people who can handle it responsibly and some people who can't. Rather, I think that everybody who does it sacrifices the quality of themselves to at least some degree. You can be a high-functioning lawyer who is also an alcoholic or also a pothead. You can do it. Like, they're not mutually exclusive, but you will always, you know, like, what you can be is limited by substance use, not enhanced by it. Like, I know some tattoo artists, well, I've known in the past some tattoo artists where they would drink a beer to calm their nerves so that they'd have a steadier hand. But I feel like you could accomplish the same thing. You could physiologically calm your nerves and steady your hands by just doing some deep meditative breaths before applying the tattoo. You don't need beer to do it, right? That's the thing, is like there's always a better way than intaking something into your body to achieve the same result that you're getting from that substance. All right, let's sell the algae. And then let's start producing more salmon berry jelly. That's good, Orochi. That's good. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't take medication unless it's to save my life. I won't even take a painkiller, like for mild pain, right? I feel like that's a frivolity. If I want to subvert Darwinism and like save my life, like if I have an infection, that's one thing, but I'm very anti-pharmaceutical dependence. All right, we have 103 hardwood. We've been doing a very good, diligent job of collecting a surplus of it. All right. Oh. Ugh. Exactly, Farf. Habitual use. All right, so what are we doing? It's the final day of summer. I guess let's just cut down some trees. They're all grown. Holy shit, the monsters show up early. It's like 6 p.m. We already have the slime showing up. I'm gonna want to prepare a sap tap tree farm pretty soon, actually. I think we're gonna be putting our tree farm down here in the southwestern quadrant. I remember very clearly the psychology of when I had quote-unquote depression and anxiety. I kind of leaned on it. I leaned on it as an excuse to like I don't have to try to make my life better because I have depression and anxiety, right? It was kind of like it was a way to cop out, a way to void myself of the responsibility for self-improvement. I was trying to protect myself from responsibility and duty. Hey, buddy. Hey, Cheeto. All right. I think we're going to start laying out the foundations for my tree farm. Yeah, we need a tree farm. Big time. And we're going to have a bunch of sap taps on it, right? Okay, how are we doing on seeds anyway? I have 11 mahogany seeds. Okay, basically, yes, we can plant 10 of each type of tree, except I only have 3 mossy seeds. Only 3. Hello, Ms. Delirium. Well, thank you very much. Hello from Canada, and I'm glad you enjoy it. It's really nice to meet you. Illegal logging, yes. All right, this cobblestone path. That's what we need, I think. I might be able to make a much better path though. I'm gonna go visit Robin soon and see about unlocking a schematic for like more beautiful pathways. Yeah, we have to plant our tree farm. We totally do. Oh, the dance of the moonlight jellies has begun. Shit, where's my horse? Well, I have until 2 in the morning to get there. I'd imagine I left my horse down here where we were cutting the trees. Yep. All right, let's go to the dance of the moonlight jellies. I seem pretty hardline and cold about stuff, but I sympathize with young people. And by young, I mean like age 30 and below, because a lot of us were kind of betrayed by our parents' ignorance. It's like we're products of the mistakes of others just as much as we are products of our own mistakes. And for a lot of people, it's really hard for them to take responsibility for the parts of them that are damaged because their parents fucked up while raising them, right? Like, if you have a 300-pound person and they're 15 years old, who's really to blame there? It certainly isn't the 15-year-old. And it's a very heavy weight for that 300-pound 15-year-old to take responsibility and correct their life and lose the weight. It's hard to put yourself through that suffering when you know you're not to blame for it, right? So, like, 100% sympathy for that. It's not easy. And I mean, in the same vein, it's like a lot of people, their parents feed them like sunflower oil and shit when they're kids. Sunflower oil, rapeseed oil. They feed them too many carbs, not enough protein, not enough like egg yolks, right? They're not getting enough potassium, not getting enough magnesium, not getting enough omega-3, not getting enough vitamin D. It's a compounding issue. And then you have the people who take it a step beyond. Not only do they not feed their kids enough vitamins and minerals that they need, but they feed them foods that actually contain anti-nutrients, which deplete the vitamin and mineral reserves in their body, like processed foods from the grocery store. A lot of people don't know this, but a lot of the chemicals found in processed food actually require the depletion of vitamins and minerals in your body in order to break it down and digest it, right? So people end up in a net negative for vitamins and minerals. Yeah, 280 for 6'3". You're tall. You're tall. You're big. You're definitely big, but being tall adds a lot of weight. You were 400 pounds at 15. You were a fat Eric Cartman. God damn, buddy. Don't tell Gus, but I'm a little disappointed there's no buffet tonight. Moonlight jellies. All right, let's talk to everybody, because this is a good way to get friendship points. You have to talk to people during these festivals, during these holidays, and that is, you know, it's a very lucrative way of gaining friendship points with people. Hell yeah. Honestly, there's two things you need to know for increasing your friendship level. Talk to everybody during every holiday, and try to give everybody a birthday gift when their birthday is up. That's like the two main things. If you do that, then you'll be maxed out with everybody in no time. There's a couple characters you have to sort of go out of your way for. Like for me, the two people that I'm struggling with are Marnie and the Wizard. Most people are gonna have to go out of their way and grind to get the Wizard, like, fully friended up, you know? I think that's it. Okay, we got the old timers over here. Let's talk to them. And then we have Harvey, Maru, and Robin. Linus, of course. I wonder if there's anybody else. All right, I'm gonna go top up my coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, I was tiny when I was a kid. I was tiny too. The Ritalin, right? It suppressed my appetite. It's amazing how many of humanity's problems would vanish overnight if we just fucking... If we had a 20-hour work week instead of 40 and we just fed people meat and vegetables instead of processed garbage. And if we banned fucking substance use all across the board. All right, let's launch the boat. Hello, Susanna Banana. I'm happy to see you, sweetie pie. Moonlight jellyfish.
They die. They die. Good boy.
Indeed, Orochi. It's funny, right? There's big business in hurting people. Big business in hurting people. Because when you cause a problem for a person, they have to pay to fix it, or at least treat it. All right, we're home. We got a lot done today. We we eliminated our backlog of, like, geodes, equipment that we had to sell, things like that. We got rid of all of it. We're sitting on a wealth of 50 gold bars. Let's go to bed and embrace fall. I don't even think I watered my fucking crops. Although I'm running out of time now, of course. A lot of these plants will be dying, but some of them will survive. Some, like the corn, for example, will last into fall. I love how much faster this is, man. Having the 3x3 grid, I can't believe I was able to water all these crops that fast, but lo and behold, right? I fucking did it. Oh my god, I have 1 energy and I didn't even notice. Okay, we're good. Let's go to bed. Hey, Cheeto. All right. Chicken and salad. I'm thinking of you too, sweetie. I miss you very much. You enjoy your dinner and, you know, we'll see you later, okay? That gold can is sick. It's fucking effective, yeah. The iridium can is even better. You do 3 rows of 5. Alright, Penny's birthday is tomorrow, and since she's my intended wife, I can't miss it. going to be cloudy with gusts of wind tomorrow. Spirits are very displeased today. Hey, it's Gunther. Okay. A gift? I got the rusty key. Interesting. Don't really know what to do with that, but... Oh, yes. All of our crops are dead. We have such, like, so much less to worry about, right? Now, this is gonna be a rather tedious day, primarily because I haven't upgraded my hoe at all. But we can plant a bunch of crops. Let's get rid of the corn. I don't really care about it or want it. We're gonna have our crops laid out in such a way where they're very easy to water, right? I have the gold watering can, I just have to lay my crops in that way, where we can get the most out of it. All right, let's go to Pierre's and get a bunch of seeds. Although we do have a lot here already. Oh, Jesus. Plant them in the fall. Takes all season to grow, eh? So you know what? I'm gonna craft a sprinkler to make sure we don't fuck that up. Yeah, we need a quality sprinkler, which requires refined quartz. Waters the 8 adjacent tiles every morning, and we have exactly 8 rare seeds. It's perfect. All right, done. I'm gonna have to water them myself today, but after today, we won't have to worry about it. Done. All right, beautiful. Yeah, all of those rare seeds are gonna grow independent of our input. We don't have to worry about it. All right. We can plant the broccoli now. We're going to plant the ancient seeds next spring. Plant in summer or fall, harvest with the scythe. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do today. I'm not really going to want to use this bottom row. Let's get rid of that, but we'll eat this mushroom first. Yeah, the bottom row would be redundant. And it would just complicate watering. We need that upper class hoe. Damn straight. Shoot for getting the greenhouse before winter. Good idea. Yeah, I definitely want to have the barn as well. Do I have to, like, how do I get the greenhouse? Do I have to buy it from Robin? Or is that like a Jojo Mart thing where I give them a certain amount of gold and they fix it? Alright, we're gonna get rid of this row right here. Make sure I have a grid that's perfectly like a bunch of 3 by 3, right? Alright, so 9, 18, 20. I need 20 pumpkin seeds to fill in the gaps. Or, you know what, we already have pumpkins planted, like some of them. Yeah, let's go to Pierre's. We planted enough mixed seeds where I'm not really too worried about the actual crops themselves. Honestly, we planted a shitload of flower seeds and a shitload of mixed seeds. Maybe I should just plant more pumpkins for money. There it is. Grass starter recipe. We can now craft it ourselves. Boom. All right, we got what we need. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll focus on getting a barn and the greenhouse this season. Good calls. We'll also want to buy a bunch of pigs, of course. We can spend all of winter trying to improve the friendship rating with all the pigs. There we go. Now let's get all this shit watered. We laid out our grid very specifically. We should be able to use the gold watering can to great effect here. See that? Takes a lot of energy, but not a lot of time. And we can always get energy back by eating shit. And because we have the sprinkler around all of our rare seeds, we will make sure that we don't fuck that up. And we'll get a lot of sweet gem berries from it. Out of water. There we go. Massive field, full of flowers, full of crops. And we even have our 8 sweet gemberry seeds planted. No mushrooms. The grass is growing really nicely here. Oh, don't worry about keeping the cash rolling. No, yeah, we're gonna do pigs. Yeah, we're gonna have more money than we know what to do with pretty soon. And honestly, I still have to catch a bunch of fish as well for fall. Yeah, there's a lot of autumn fish I'm gonna have to get. We have level 10 fishing already, and we can sell our fish for 75% more than market value. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right, let's go get some hardwood for the day. What the hell? Is that mushrooms on the tree? Pretty sure there's mushrooms growing on that fucking tree. No? Interesting. Satisfactory's on sale, huh? I got enough games on the go right now. Fuck, Abiotic Factor is getting its 1.0 update in like a week. Farthest Frontier is also dropping its 1.0. And there's... I don't know, there's like a few others that I'm forgetting about. Beautiful. And we have enough energy for the stump of hardwood at our base. We have to get Robin to work early. This is going to be a very productive fall season. And while we're in the area, let's go visit Rasmodius and gift him some jelly. I know the pigs won't produce in the winter. Yeah, but we're gonna use the winter to get our friendship level up with them. Because they dig up more truffles based on what the friendship level currently is. And I invested in a rancher. Animal products are worth more. We really need to try to get to level 10 farming this season. Because if I can, then I'm pretty sure that you can make animals become your friend much, much faster when you're farming level 10. We almost have 300 moss. All right, I think we should just go to bed and embrace the following day. It's Penny's birthday, so I have to remember she needs an emerald. 100%. It is really slow to start, yeah. But we'll start doing that work. We'll start doing it now. All right, let's see if Robin is going to be open today. Maybe we could start building the first barn, right? Out of the house today for aerobics. Every time. All right. The spirits are very happy today. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We got a wide array of different crops and flowers here. And we barely even used a third of our energy, watering everything. Okay. We need to bring Demetrius a melon. We need to bring George a hot pepper. I can't make a keg yet, can I? No, I need level 8 to make a keg. We're only level 7 in farming right now. Okay. But we can do the melon and the hot pepper. Now, let me take a look at the fish list. The auto petters? Yeah. Sort by season. So we need to get salmon, which is in the Forest River. Tiger trout, also the Forest River. Walleye is in the Forest River, but only during a rainy day. Okay, yeah, there's really not that many fall fish that we have to get. It's basically just midnight carp, walleye. We need to go fishing at the Forest River on a rainy day. And if we do that, we should get almost everything there. Like walleyes, tiger trouts, salmons. So I have 2 fish I have to get at the ocean. The fuck is the forest waterfalls? Beneath the waterfalls near the abandoned house? What the fuck? I don't see that. Oh. Down there. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll go fishing at the ocean today. Let's head out. Hang on, I have to look something up. Because I'm wondering if the auto petter benefits from... Yeah, befriend barn animals quicker. Does shepherd work with auto petter? Stardew. Mood gain from an auto petter is not affected by coop master or shepherd profession. And then, wow. So it says no on the wiki, but yes with the AI. Weird. They only gain 8 friendship points when they're petted with the auto petter. And that's less than half, that's just over half of the normal amount. So you get 15 friendship points if you pet them yourself. And then 8 points if the auto petter does it. But if you have barn master, like the shepherd, then you get even more than 15. Oh, yeah. No, we don't want the auto petter. Yeah, we're gonna get plus 30 friendship. If we have shepherd, we're gonna get plus 30 friendship every time we pet a pig. Every time. Plus 30, that's huge. Compared to plus 8 when you use the auto petter. Which means that they'll gain a heart every time I pet them 3 times. Or no, each half heart is 100 points of friendship. Okay. Every half heart is 100 points. So it'll take me 4 pets per 100. Sometimes 3 pets per 100. Oh, beautiful. I thought that the maximum would be 10 hearts, but it's actually only 5. So... yeah, 5 hearts, 1,000 points. That means I only have to pet them like 100 times. Orochi, I'll definitely get the auto petter once their friendship level is where I want it. Yeah. And honestly, petting the animals every day is fine because I have to collect my... I have to collect the truffles every day, right? We'll just make sure that they're fenced in into a nice pen of a decent size. Oh, here we go. Hello there, Tommy. You showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Lewis, all you did was hold the nails. Wow, so I can't hire her to build a barn because she has aerobics today, but Lewis can hire her to build this fucking sign. Okay. So basically, we're gonna get special orders on this board, and it's an opportunity to unlock unique technologies and, you know, shit like that. Interesting. I'm gonna want to research the special orders board soon. We need to give Demetrius the melon and George the hot pepper. There you go, buddy. Clint wants a blackberry. Let's bring this blackberry to Clint. Prize ticket. Beautiful. Let's go spend it. What do we got? Reduce the numbers of fish in the river, huh? All right. Catch 20 river fish. We'll do it later. We definitely need to get a shitload of carrots next spring. I need more carrots. You can feed carrots to your fucking horse. And they boost his movement speed for the entire damn day, which is just incredible. A 40% increase, too. It's non-trivial. Yeah, we're not going to do any of those. Oh. All right, where's Demetrius? I got no idea. Well, damn. All right, let's just go fishing. I'm not gonna look around for Demetrius all day, right? Right. I'm so glad I didn't forget. It is Penny's birthday today. Let's go get the emerald. That's my fucking wife we're talking about, so. We're gonna give her an emerald and she'll touch the peen. That's how women work. We'll donate that later. Turn in the prize ticket. Sell the clams. I'm pretty sure she's still teaching the kids at the school. Well, at the library. Just who I was looking for. Oh, I gave her the fucking salmonberry jelly instead. Oh, that sucks. Whatever, doesn't matter. In the end, her titties will be mine. We'll play the long game, chat. You just gotta break her down. You gotta, like, don't take no for an answer. When they say no, they really mean try harder. Straight up. Mixed flower seeds. Alright, let's go fishing over at the ocean. We need to find a rare subspecies of albacore. Oh, yo, there's a bubble spot right here. Beautiful. That's good fortune. Hopefully it lasts a while. Sea cucumber. Alright, hopefully both of those are of the same rarity. Oh shit, Raphael, I'm sorry. I didn't even see your message before. I'll answer, hang on. Yeah, hopefully you're still around and you can still receive the answer. You're at the start of the spring in the second year and you're confused what crop to grow. Should you grow cauliflower or starfruits? Well, I don't know, do you have a bunch of starfruit seeds? I'd say go with a massive field of cauliflower, because if you're in your second year, you probably have an upgraded watering can already. Or you have a whole bunch of sprinklers, right? Just do a massive field of cauliflowers, make a shitload of money. Holy shit, what is this fish? We almost lost it like a dozen times over already. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it is frickin' fast. Very fast. This must be an albacore, right? No. That was a super cucumber? Holy shit, buddy. Oh, there's another bubble spot up there. Two bubble spots. The Lord loves us, bro. Straight up blessed. Well, that's our first albacore. All right, go back down. This has got to be another super cucumber, right? Gotta be. So when we go visit Robin tomorrow, we're gonna buy the schematic for large storage chests, and we're also gonna get her started on the construction of our barn. Both of those things have to happen. We're also gonna need a silo to store the hay. Today, we bought the starter seed for growing our own grass, which will help us to feed the animals. The fence for the animal pen, we're gonna make it out of lightning rods. That seems like a weird idea, but it serves the same purpose. It stops grass from growing outside of it, you know. Deluxe bait, albacore roe, jewels of the sea. We're gonna hang on to that and try to like sell it or trade it in or something. We already have maximum level fishing, so. We'll wait till the bookseller shows up. What a beautiful day. Look at all these leaves just flowing on by. We've almost burned through all of our energy for the day. We'll squeeze in 2 more casts. Then we can head home. Well, we definitely got 2 stackable albacores today, but we have yet to get 2 stackable sea cucumbers. So we'll have to come back here and do some more fishing later. Our first rainy day, we're gonna do forest river fishing. 100%. All right, time to go. I'm gonna have to put my fucking halal chicken into the oven soon. Hell yeah. It's been bled by a fucking Muslim person. Right on. Yeah, we need a bigger chest here. Let's get rid of the gold star oyster. And then we'll put 2 albacore in there. The largemouth bass we will eventually need, but we could just give up one of the iridium ones. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. And then we will put a gold sea cucumber in there. We have to get a second one to stack into it, though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's sell the rest. We're getting a shitload of cash for it. Wonderful. Made 4 grand. Okay. Robin, let's give her a call. I appreciate that, old fart. Thank you, buddy. Oh, 9 a.m. in the morning, she opens up. Check building upgrade costs. 3, so we need wood and stone, basically. I woke up with less energy today. I wonder if that's because I went to bed past 1 in the morning. I never even noticed that before. Do you have like less energy at the start of the day if you go to bed past 1? Literally never fucking noticed. Maybe when we're going to visit Robin, I can give this melon to Demetrius. Looks like the rare seeds are finally starting to sprout. I wonder if I could lay this stuff out better. I don't know. Do I need to buy the larger chests? I probably should, because apparently they hold literally twice as much. Let's go check on the mushroom cave after I've collected the wood and the stone. She opens at 9. Hey, Cheeto. Here you go, buddy. Have some water. Nice hat. One thing I find weird, Orochi, is that sometimes if I get the exhaustion debuff and I eat a little bit of food before bed, I don't have, like, reduced stamina the next day. But other times I do have reduced stamina even if I eat food. It's really weird. What the hell is this? Strange looking fucking tree. Alright. Okay. So that explains the energy malice that I had when I woke up. Alright, Robin. I want to buy the big chest recipe. Fuck yeah, you know all about having a big chest, don't you? Hell yeah. Alright, construct farm buildings. Barn. It takes her quite a while to move it after it's built. I could just build it down here. I mean, why the hell not, right? I really wish you could just sort of get rid of those trees, right? We'll put it right there. I want it close to this edge, though. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. We can move it later. For now, let's just get her building it. Yeah. Go nuts. Go nuts, donuts. Now, Demetrius. Probably not, old fart, no. I wouldn't consider a challenge like that. I don't want to limit the mechanics, right? Like... yeah, it just feels weird. Right, we have to catch 20 river fish. I could just do it now. I don't really want to wait for a rainy day, because we might not end up getting one. Okay, let's go river fishing today, then. The reason why I like 25% loot traderless is because you can still leverage the odds in your favor by responsibly allocating your points wherever you're going to get the magazines that you need, right? But if I was to do it like that, then I would end up in a situation where it's like, okay, I can only invest in agility, I can't invest in intellect, so now it's just, not only is it completely random luck whether or not I can get the electric fence posts, but I then become extremely unlikely to get them, right? It would add, like, I like RNG where with responsible decisions you can kind of like subvert it, but if just doing a uni tree playthrough would be too much RNG, I find. God, oh my god. I can only imagine, like, using a wrench without a point in salvage operations, I'd be running out of stamina all the time. Using tools without minor 69er, I'd be running out of stamina all the time. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Because there's only one right answer if you can only have one tree, and that's intellect, right? The hell is this? Twitchy ass fish. Tiger trout. All right, we can now craft big chests, and we now have our barn under construction. We're gonna try to save up the money to repair the greenhouse. You can't move the greenhouse, can you? Like, is the greenhouse still a static building that can't be relocated, or can you move it once it's repaired? It's my first salmon, I think. You can move it, eh? Right on, right on. Good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 Jen. Throw them into the chokey. Yeah, we're making progress. 6 fish out of 20. Alright, we're gonna have to eat. Replenish the energy a little bit. I gotta put my halal chicken in the oven. Gotta eat my Muslim chicken. What is my goal today, S? Well, we're just enjoying it, buddy. My goal for the day, I suppose, is to repair the greenhouse and build a barn. Right now, we're currently building a barn, and we have to repair the greenhouse. So we're saving up enough money to do that. I like the fact that you can hear wind chimes and the ambient sound effects during the fall. I wonder if we're gonna successfully catch all 20 fish that we need today. Without a bubble spot, I'd imagine not, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, right? Yeah, we need 8 more fish. Let's see what we can do. Come on, we need fish. Not algae, not seaweed. We need fish. Come on. Come on. Fuck. You had one job. Yeah, I think the game's trying to force us to require 2 days of fishing in order to complete the biome balance thing. Because so far it's been 2 hours and all we've gotten is like 4 green algae. We still need 6 more fish after this one. God damn, 5 more fish after this one. Nice. That's 2 out of 5. We're almost done. Maybe we will get this done today. Be able to turn it in tomorrow. Oof. Yes, fish after fish, buddy. That's what I like to see. Never give up. Believe in friendship. The power of friendship. All right, let's eat one of these blackberries. We don't need that much energy. I was gonna go get some hardwood if we had time after we were done here, but I don't think we're gonna have time. All right, one more. One more fish and we are good. We will have completed the biome balance thing. I think you can only get 1 task per week. Son of a bitch. Yeah, now we're stuck in an algae loop. So we might not be able to finish this. I could end up getting like 4 algae, unfortunately. That's usually what happens, right? You get like a spree of algae. I gotta go soon. Like, we can't just sit here. Nice, thank God. Okay, that's the last fish we need. Done, buddy. 1,500 gold, plus whatever we get from selling these fish later. There's a shitload of ore down there. Tiger trout and salmon are new. We're gonna want to keep those. All right, let's go to sleep. $2,500. Nine items that best showcase your talent. Shoot for high quality, high value items and make sure to have a variety as well. Fish, minerals, artisan, right. So, gold star, octopus, iridium, largemouth bass, you know, whatever else we can get. A diamond, for example, right? Everything's growing quite nicely already. Fried mushroom recipe from Demetrius, 500 gold. Farm computer. That must be for the melon. Alright, so let's reorganize around the base a little bit. I'm gonna want the large storage chests. We can't yet make a barn. Let's move these. She's working on the barn, yeah. All right. Let's craft the large chests, big chests. So we need copper bars and wood. They're very expensive, but we're sitting on a lot of copper bars. We're sitting on a lot of wood. Let's make 6. Very expensive, but doubtless worth it. All right. Hang on. Now let's collect that. Put a large chest right here instead. And then that's where the fish goes. That is pretty awesome. That's a lot of space right there, buddy. I like it. Okay. Yeah, we have a star fruit. Like, we can put the star fruit in the garage display. We can put one of our gold star octopus. We can put a diamond. You know, we have a lot of stuff that we can throw in there. Okay.
Hello, Tai Tai. Tai Tai Tai! Tai Tai! Oh, good boy. You're so good boy. You're so good, your Tai Tai. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, buddy. We love you super big. You're so good boy. Yeah, good boy.
No, no. You don't go on the mouse pad, okay, buddy? Good boy. All right. There, we now have more than enough space for everything. Let's go put some more salmon berries into the... I might want to move those over, actually. Yeah, let's move them over. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, let's collect that. Put it over here. Same with this one. Good. Now we'll put another large chest. We could have a small chest right there just for the minerals that we smelt. That would do just fine. Or, how do I want this exactly? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Right, one more. One more. We need like a gap. I'm aware we wasted some salmon berries, but I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, what's a few lost salmon berries, right? All right. And we'll be organizing more a little later, anyway. All right, so this is where we're gonna put the smelting stuff. And then basic resources go in here. Yeah, our base is going to be much more organized. However, I think I'm going to swap the contents of these 3 chests with the contents of those 3. Which shouldn't be too bad. Alright, put our meals in there. Actually, let's keep those. They're good for, like, filling that first bar, making sure it's full. Yeah. This one is nice and quick. Okay. Wonderful. Yes, yes, indeed. Right? There we go. Finally. Our storage situation is no longer, like, critical. We just have tons of space in every single chest for continued hoarding. Oh, wrong one. Okay, in here. Yes. Finally. They're literally, like, twice as big, dude. Almost. This is nice. Alright. And we do have some leftover chests, but that's a lot cleaner, right? That's a lot better. Now, one thing I forgot to check, I need to buy a new type of stone path from Robin, but I obviously can't buy it from her until, I can't buy it from her until she's done working on our barn. So for the time being, oh yeah, we also have to make sure that we build a silo, perhaps even 2 silos for food storage, hay storage for the animals, and then we can cut all that grass before winter when it despawns. Yeah, let's go get some hardwood. Alright, so the immunity stat does not reduce the duration of harmful effects. What it does is reduces your likelihood of suffering those harmful effects in the first place. Now, I might want to try to catch 2 of those midnight carps while we're here. I don't know when they start showing up, but we'll just fish here for the time being. Why not? Pretty sure we can get midnight carp here, but it might not be until, like, past 10 p.m. or something. Smallmouth bass, huh? This is the iridium fishing rod, Milo. It costs $7,500. You can buy it from Willie once you reach a certain level in fishing. Still no sign of a midnight carp. This might be it right here. It's moving too much to be a smallmouth bass. Yep. Come on. I'll go for one more. I want to have 2 stackable midnight carps if I can manage it. Okay, we have 2 gold star midnight carp. Let's go home. Alright, so fish chest right here. We have smallmouth bass. Yeah, 2 midnight carp. There we go. Forageables. Our first blackberry. River jelly. We have 2 of those Jewel of the Sea books for when the bookseller comes to town. So we have to sell all of that. Well, it's Elliot's birthday tomorrow. Let's go to sleep. I might stop playing for the day here. I might. Let me take a look outside. Sunny day tomorrow. Spirits are very displeased again. Sprinklers are active, okay. Yeah, the barn is not done yet. The crops are coming along very nicely, though. This is nice. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. We made a lot of good progress. We're now in the month of fall. We're building our barn, and sooner or later, we're gonna repair that greenhouse too. We're gonna prepare our silo for grain storage. We're also going to purchase a bunch of pigs, start leveling them up. And hopefully, by the end of this month, we can manage to reach level 10 in farming. That'll really help out with leveling up our pigs. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I've appreciated your company. Take care, rock on, and peace out for now. I hope you all have a good evening and a wonderful sleep, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow for continued adventure. All right, later.